Hello everybody, and welcome back to another FS22 Zielonka video, where we now own this field of wheat right here, along with our field right here, and our field over here, full of olives, and our field over here. So yeah, we're really expanding the farm, getting a lot of fields. We have 4 now, 3 that we need to actively farm. And then also, this field over here, which is probably the last field I will end up buying, is, it's kind of just been this big old field of nothing forever. So we might end up buying it, if the price is right. And I mean, it was cheaper than this one, so honestly, not bad. This only bad part is the absurd amount of silty clay, but I don't know, maybe we can make something work with it. Land is land, even if it has bad soil. So, especially for how cheap it is. Yeah, the land on this map is super cheap. So I'm not complaining too much, you know. I can complain a little bit, but I'm not complaining that much. Anyway, what I am going to go ahead and do is we are going to go ahead and get the Zeter onto this field to plow, because it just finished plowing that field, did a great job. We also slurried it, so that's why it's like all shiny and stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and at least plow this one as well. I don't think we have enough slurry to slurry this one as well, so that is the one downside. But at least plowing it, it's one of the things that needed to be done. So, yep. Anyway, worker, off you go. All right, off they go. Yep, it definitely needs plowing. So go ahead and do that. Now, one thing I do want to look at is red beets are at a decent price right now in January. Yeah. Best price, obviously, on the train. So I think I will just go ahead and call the train, sell all our red beets. Because, yeah, there's really no neat reason for us to hold on to them. And it's pretty much the one thing that we still have yet to sell. We also have our olive oil that's due later. Although I did notice something while editing the video. I don't realize when I had done this, but I had set the olive oil to distributing. So we're going to change that to storing so we can actually store the rest of it. But yeah, that's why we have way too much in the potato chip. We have like 5,000. So we probably don't need to put any more olive oil in here for a little while. So yeah, we're going to take the rest of this and we can sell it. But yeah, if we can get that field down there and then do potatoes in that one, I think that would be really good, because then we could, you know, do potato chips. Obviously, we don't want to do potatoes here because there were just potatoes. We don't want to do potatoes over there because there were potatoes recently. And the wheat, I mean, we could probably go right off the wheat as well, but the cycles don't line up. Yeah, wheat would be harvested here, and the potatoes, yeah, so it doesn't really work. What really does work is wheat with carrots. You harvest wheat in July, and then there's also a window in July when you can plant carrots. It's really tight, because again, you have to harvest the wheat and then immediately plant the carrots, but that works, unlike potatoes where you have to wait a whole year. We did that originally with this field. This field was also originally wheat when we bought it. And we turned it around to carrots. And then, as you can see, potatoes after that. So, yeah. Again, would be good to get that field. What we'll probably end up doing is planting potatoes there, because that will get us our most money. So anyway, speaking of money, let's go ahead and release the train. Hopefully we don't have any problems with the train like we did yesterday, or last time. But anyways, I guess as we wait for the train, I can just go ahead and do stuff around the farm. We do need to get the vegetables planted. So what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and detach this off the front. There we go. Get you, okay, yeah. Get that off the front there, and then, let's see, I think, is the veggie stuff in here? I know we need, like, the ridger. And then we want to do parsnips in that field. But I need the ridger first. So we can at least do that. That's the regular seeder. That's the potato planter. I don't think we want to keep that. There's the ridger. Can we get a bigger ridger? Might be worth going through some of this stuff that we have and perhaps selling a bit of our old machines. We're not planting arable crops, like, at all. So we could sell this and just buy it back later. Because, yeah, there's no plans to buy, to do arable crops. We have our field of wheat already. I'll leave that there. We'll figure it out. And then, yeah, the potato, I do want to kind of go to a bigger potato thing. That one was tiny. I kind of want the big one back, the big Grime one. Because this is very tiny. It did work. It got us through when we were really broke. Because I did end up... It was funny. I did end up selling the potato planter. As soon as we... I think I sold it to afford the potato processing plant. Which was, in hindsight, not a really good decision. But I wasn't really thinking ahead too well then. I was just like, oh, we're not going to be planting potatoes anytime soon. We'll just sell this. But yeah, we're going to have to plant more potatoes because we did potato processing plant. But, you know. Such is hindsight. So yeah, here's the ridger. This is what this is the tool we needed. But I know they also sell a 6-meter one. Perhaps that would be worth looking into. And then the veggie planter was right behind it. So yeah, all these toys here. What do we want? Anyway, is the train there yet? Yeah, there's the train. There's Choo-Choo. There you go. Stop tabbing through it like 20 times and actually do the Choo-Choo. Alright, let's get all those loaded in. All those tasty, tasty beets. And there they go. Alright. Close that up. Off we go. Choo-Choo. I feel like those brakes are really far away. You know, it feels like they're just exceptionally far away. Bye, Choo-Choo. Oh, there's our pallet. There's our pallet of potatoes. Our potato pallet. So I guess it got kicked off out of the train at the edge of the map. Noted. Okay, well, we'll have to figure out how to sell that. So that'll be a bit of money. Well, anyways, that aside, we now have $43,000. So that, you know, might be enough to afford what I want to do today. So let's see. What do we have in the sale? Okay. Nothing I really need. I don't want to do sugarcane. That's kind of much. Okay. Well, let's just see what they got for vegetable technology. So yeah, the bigger ridger, the 6-meter one, I don't even know if we have the horsepower. That is 59,000 horsepower. Or, no, 270 horsepower for 6 meters compared to our 3-meter ridger. Yeah, we might just be stuck with the 3-meter ridger, even if it's really slow. We could run the bigger planter, the Nova Fold. But yeah, and then we have this, we have the 2-row this one. This one's fine. But yeah, this, 270 horsepower. I mean, what are our tractors? How much horsepower are they? 180, 150. Yeah, we just don't have... We don't have the power. What was that tractor that was for sale? I don't think that has much. Yeah, it's 100. And you can't up it. Yeah, this was the one on a Erlengrot, the tractor that came with the Erlengrot thing. It's nice, but yeah, it's comparable to our, what was it? the mini tractor that we have. Yeah, it's comparable to this. Although a bit more horsepower, so it can do a bit more. Yeah, if you're looking for 270, you're looking at something like this in this range. It's been pretty high in this range, actually. Yeah, you might actually be looking at large tractors. Not that large. But something lower end, large. Yeah, definitely can't afford any of this. So I think we're just kind of stuck with what we got. What about the potato planter? Can we at least upgrade that? 46,000? Yeah, probably to this one. Definitely. We'll do the 3-meter one. I think I got the... I can't remember if I got that one before. We're going to sell what we have, and we're going to go back to this one. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do. We're going to keep those, because they're fine. And then, I mean, we could probably sell both the mini planter and the regular planter and get the big potato. Because, yeah, the regular planter, I'll get another one when it's about time. So, yeah, I don't really know how much we're going to get. Can I unload this at all? No. I think the potatoes that are in here are kind of in here. It's fine. It's only 26 liters. It's not really going to matter. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the big one of those, the big 6-meter one of those, which would be really nice, is just kind of, you know, it's, you know, kind of just too big for our tractors. And I think our tractors are good enough for the farm. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we reset the trailer back here because, yeah, if you guys didn't see last time, the Easter special, you should just go watch it. A lot of crazy stuff happened because I was trying to be, I guess you could say I was trying to be lazy. I was trying to get the train to sell all our potato chips, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to. Anyway, let's repair and repaint the little thing, and then we can sell it. Alright. And then we can afford the potato thing. Yeah, we can afford the basic potato planter. There we go. We will rebuy this, which we should have never sold in the first place. And how much will we get for our little planter? Is it worth selling it, or should we just hold on to it just because? We could get 12,000 for it. I mean, it is a 3 meter. Yeah, 33,000 for a new one. If we want to go slightly bigger, it's gonna like 50,000 plus the front tank. Yeah, it doesn't make sense until we're about to get a new one. I'll just hold on to it. $12,000 isn't that much, but at least getting our potato planter back, that was what I was mainly concerned about. So, yay, we can plant potatoes again. Alright, so there we go. I'll grab this. I'll come back for the trailer later. But we'll just get this back into our farm, our shed, whatever. I think what I just want to do is we will go ahead and grab that planter out of there, and then I'll just go ahead and box in the regular planter all the way into the back. Because, again, that one gets used the least. It just does. We're a veggie farm now. Our regular fields are very few and far between. But, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. We're going to get this out, because we're going to be using that. Not today, but, you know, eventually. And then I'm just gonna box this in with the potato thing, because it might be possible to cultivate that other field and potato it. If the money, I guess if the money is there, we kind of need the money. So I guess, I mean, could we do that? Ooh, yeah, because I want to get this field potatoed, field 50, like planted with potatoes. But I don't know. We gotta cultivate it, and yeah, I still gotta afford it. When's the deadline for potatoes? March. Or technically April. So I got 2 months to make a bit of cash. And we have olive oil and stuff that'll be made. How good is olive oil selling like a month early? Because yeah, we're still making a bunch of this. Bunch of the olive oil. We have like 5,000 of the olives left, so that'll make a decent amount. That'll make like 6,000. We'll get like 3 pallets out of that. That's a decent amount. That's enough to afford it. If olive oil is a good price, that is. Like right now, it's fine. Yeah, it just keeps going up. Okay. So honestly, selling it in March isn't a bad call. If it peaks in June, we can sell it all in March and get a good, decent chunk of profits from it. Honestly, not a bad idea. We also have our pigs, too. We could maybe sell some pigs. So, yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we're going to begin doing the ridging. I just want to get that potato planter in. There we go. Look at that pipe putting out potatoes. Yes, I'm aware this fruit cannot be planted in January. That is why I'm putting away the potato planter. That is why it is going into long-term storage. Alright. Let's get ridging. there's anything I like more than a fully plowed field, it's a fully ridged one. Ah, the ridges just look so good. Look at that, it's like neatly combed. I did miss a couple bits, so we'll just touch those up. But yeah, so super satisfying. And then the annoying thing is that once we go over it with the planter, it's kind of hard to see where you've been and where you haven't, so sometimes I chuck that part on a worker. I just like the ridging. Very satisfying. So yeah, we can just touch up some of these spots I missed. A couple pieces. You can see the manure still. Or the slurry. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually... I know I said I like doing the ridging, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on a worker over in this field. Because... yeah, they just finished plowing, and I forgot we still have yet to feed the pigs. We fed them, yes. We fed them last time, some red beet, but they have no base food, so we need to give them some of their base food. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this over here. Go ahead and get you started with this one. This will be our red beet field. And we'll see if we can slurry it in a bit, but... thank you, worker, for leaving me high and dry here. Thanks for that. Yeah, I guess we need to go get the, go fill up some gas cans. Okay. Alright, and it goes. Alright, and fill it up. Woohoo! Oh, we lost the gas. Alright. That's how you fill it up, right? No, I think it's more of we just take it and, where's the cap? Is that the fuel? That's probably the fuel right there. Oh no, down here. This would be the fuel tank, I think. That would be the fuel tank down there, and then do we fill it? Seriously, where's the filler neck? Oh, it probably is. That probably is the filler neck going up into the hood, right to that spot. I would imagine. Someone who knows more about tractors actually, like, explain this to me. I don't know. But yeah, I'll just pour that in there. Pretend I poured it in there. Oh, well, look, we got gas. Let's go ahead and fix this mess in the field, and then we'll go get a refuel. Yeah, it's exactly what happened before to the, I don't know what it was. Yeah, no, it was a small tractor running that small potato thing. It ran out of fuel right before the end. I wonder if the worker keeps it fueled somehow, even though I do not have that setting enabled. Would be interesting. Let's just get this plowed right here so that we don't have that piece missed. I think the rest of this is fine. I'll just do one quick final pass. We'll put up the plow, and then we'll go run over to the store as quickly as possible. Or the store. You know. The fuel. Get the fuel for the Zeter. Because it needs the gas. Yeah, everything else looks done. It was just, it missed that one piece. Interesting. Yeah, let's go and get this plow put away. It did its job. No more plowing for the foreseeable future. Obviously, these two fields have to be plowed. I mean, technically, all our fields will have to be plowed, but series is going to end before that, so not our problem. Not anything we have to deal about. But, I mean, still, I won't sell the plow, because, as I say, I do like to make sure that a farm, it is believable that the farm could continue without, you know, any issues, and, you know, selling the plow, the farm kind of needs that to operate, so it would greatly hinder the the ability for the farm to continue if we sold the plow. So we're not going to sell the plow. The plow is to stay. The plow will stay. Alright, we can go ahead and back this in. Now if we remember the trick. Actually, did I hose it off first? It's probably fine. It's fine. What's a little bit of dirt gonna do? Nothing, probably. Come on. You silly tractor. Come on, you silly. There we go. Good enough. Let's go get you some gas. I should really get one of those maybe fuel tankers to go on the back of the truck. That could be useful. Because for those who don't know, basically I decided to run this series with actually high fuel consumption. So if it seems that we go to the fuel station more often than usual, you would be correct. I do run this series with high, because I feel like normally you never go to the fuel station. And, you know, this seems more... I don't know. Seems more reasonable that this would be about how often we would have to fill up. Especially with these kind of tractors that are probably very... I don't know. Don't really know how fuel efficient they would be. Probably not too good on fuel efficiency, to be honest, with, you know, how old they are. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how realistic it is. It's probably... I mean, normal, I would assume would be... I assume normal would be the realistic mode. And that still feels too low. Like, you barely visit the fuel station. So, I like this, but yeah. It does also have the added challenge of running out of fuel mid-plowing job, and then... yeah, you have to do what we just did. But, anyways, not that big of a deal. Nothing a jerry can or two can't fix, and then we're right back to farming. But yeah. Getting a big trailer that can hold fuel might be worthwhile. So that way we don't have to drive the tractors up here. Because this does take a while, driving the tractors all the way up here. And if we could just drive the truck up here, which, you know, that was pretty quick. And that'd be better. And that's usually what farms tend to do. You don't usually see tractors pulling into gas stations. At least, not around here. Maybe where you live you do. But, I don't know. There's also Poland. I don't know really what goes on in Poland. Maybe there's tractors at fuel stations all the time. One thing I do remember was there was a Case Patriot sprayer that pulled up to the Little Earl's convenience store. That was fun. Yeah. Don't usually tend to see farm vehicles out of the farm. Usually they stay on the farm. Or, the roads between fields. Because, you gotta travel between your fields. But, most of the time they stay at the farm. You don't really see them out and about getting fueled up too often. But, I'm sure farm machines go through quite a bit of fuel. I'm sure it's a big problem. At least I would think. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. Let's go ahead and leave you right here. And now we'll go ahead and feed the pigs. Yeah, you can see the price for them is all kinds of bad. Their health is 0 because, there's just there's none of the good food in there. It's all the root crops. There's some grain in there, but there's no base food. And the base food's pretty much the only thing that matters. Everything else just adds to it. But if there's no base food, there's no happy pigs. So, let's give them some more straw. They probably want that. Oh, straw bale, yeah. Strong bale. I mean, we got all those bags of pig feed back there, too. I kind of forgot we had. So we have enough pig feed. I haven't been feeding them. Which, is sort of a problem. But, there's been a lot of other stuff to do on the farm, and it's not really an excuse. I should have been feeding them. Alright, and they're full on straw. That's all they only wanted 200 liters of that one, so we'll put that one back. Alright. And then I guess we can check on the chickens, too. I think they're doing fine. Yeah, they still have plenty of grain. They don't go through the food nearly as fast. I think because we have actually quite a few pigs. And I don't think the trough holds that much, surprisingly. Or either that or it's just full of root crops, therefore it doesn't hold that, like, barely anything. Because I always fill it with root crops. That could be the problem. So we'll see how much of this they take. I honestly don't know how much they will. So, we'll see. Yep, that's about all they wanted. That's it. That's all they wanted. Okay, I think... Can I dump this in here? I know this can store pig food, but I'm not sure if I can dump this in here. You. I don't think so. Yeah, pig food is not accepted here. I can grab it. I can yoink it. I can refill from here. And it'll give me more. But I can't store it here. That is annoying, but whatever. AI worker J is blocked by a truck. I will move the truck. And I will crash into you with the truck. I am a truck. Okay. Truck is parked. Truck is parked. Alright, and so they only put 400 liters of base food in there, so I really will have to just kind of keep an eye on it and keep putting the regular food in there, and hopefully all these guys will be healthy soon. So, yeah. Alright, and then I guess we'll grab the trailer that's at the store. Just while we wait for the worker to finish up. I mean, I might want to take him over, because we're getting pretty low on income. I'll probably do that once we get this trailer parked up. Oh, look. The ad for my potato chips. Yes. That's where all the money went. It was into that advertisement, just in case you guys were wondering. You know, advertising is the best way to drum up sales. And look. It's our potato chips. They're for sale. They're for sale. I'm assuming a Nowask means for sale. I don't know. I'll put it into Google Translate and it'll probably be correct. Or wrong. It could be very wrong. But I'll treat it as correct because I don't know any other translator. Wow, it's snowing. Look at that. Look at the snow to distract you from my horrible commentary. I don't think it's I don't think it's that bad. Maybe. Some people might say it is horrible. But look, we're backing a trailer in. Isn't that great? Isn't that great content? I mean, this trailer is quite a tricky trailer. As you can see, it has the thing that makes it hard. You can see how it's hard to back in by the way that it be backing in, which is not well at all. Gosh, we're just slowly working this. I thought it would turn a bit better. It's really not. The trailer is really not taking this 90-degree that well. It's really just not doing what I would like it to do, which is go in straight. Alright, there we go. That took way longer than I wanted it to. But at least that's all hooked together. That's all good. That's all good. I might leave this open, actually, because I think I want to do that after. And it looks like the worker has $1 left. $0, and now they have gone broke. Or we have gone broke, and can no longer afford to pay them. So you know what that means? We're doing this by ourselves. We have gone the broke. Alright, there we go. So that field's now done. This tractor's nearly out of gas as well. I think we'll just go ahead and park everything up and call it a night. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to fit that in here with everything else. I might be actually to put I might put this somewhere else. Yeah, I might be able to put the roller somewhere else, and then we can fit the other thing in front of the baler. Yeah, we'll see if we can fit the roller somewhere up here. Actually, would this go good with the weeder? I didn't even think about that. Like the rolling and weeding at the same time? I don't know if they're the same length, but I don't know, that could work. They should attach together, because it has a double hitch on both sides. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, it has a 3-point hitch on both sides. I wonder if there would be a way to get them to attach together. If they're exactly the same width, that would be very cool. But, yeah. Yeah, it just means you can attach to it from both sides. It's an attachment point. It's not a then attached to another thing. Oh, I'm just shoving all that into there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I need to get this tractor to the fuel station. But I will go ahead and attach it to the slurry tanker, because I want to see if... I mean, we might have a little bit of slurry that we can then put on the field that we just did. But, honestly, I don't know. We have 68%. It's probably nowhere near enough. I mean, at least not right now. Let the pigs do their thing for a little bit, and maybe it will be. Yeah, they're munching through their food. Alright, well, let's go and skip into the next day, just because I'm curious to see what happens. Sleep. Alright, it is now February. Great demand at Animal Dealer. That's fine. Let's see what's going on. So the pigs, their health is fine, but their food has run out again. Yeah, because we really couldn't put that much in there. So, but their health did get up to, what was it, 24%? So it did go up. So we just gotta, I guess, keep doing this, keep filling them up, until eventually we can just fill their trough with the pig food, and then, yeah, because this has the correct ratios, everything. We've just been really wrong with the ratios. Our ratios have been all out of whack. So there we go. There's some pig food. They took a little bit. Alright, so there we go. They have their full thing. The fruit crops is just way too full. So I gotta let them get through everything before. Because there's no other way to empty this out, unfortunately. So we have the olive oil, right? Yeah, that's being produced. We got one pallet of that now. And there's still Another one about to be made. And there's still enough olives for another one. So we'll definitely get 2 more. We can sell that. Yeah, because we were looking like April time. Yeah, all the prices are going up. We were looking at about April time to sell this stuff. Alright. I might just skip through February. Nothing really to do here. Maybe I will just... I am just going to do, instead of sleeping through February, I am just going to do regular speeding, so that way I can top the pigs off and keep them happy. So we'll just go 360% speed. And I'm just going to keep an eye on their total amounts of food. Make sure that they're happy. Alright, now they're doing pretty good, so I just went through a full day making sure their troughs never drop below. And we're doing pretty good. We got some pigs that are worth a good chunk. These 1,200 ones I think is about as high as they get for being 26 months old. So yeah, we'll definitely sell all them off, and the 22-month ones will hopefully be 24-month ones by April. So yeah, it is the end of February, so we are going to skip into April. I'm just going to go ahead and refill up this trailer. As you can see, there's a bunch of snow, but luckily we already got all our farming done, so don't really need to worry too much about clearing the yard. Alright, there's the wheat, barley, canola, sorghum, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, pig food. Yep, there we go. Ooh, drifting trailer. Trailer drifting. What do you mean pig food is not up there? I've been dropping off pig food here for the last, I don't know, several minutes. Alright, let's sleep and see what happens in the morning. In the morning, we see what happens. We're more in debt in the morning. Alright, we'll take more. Once our engine's running. Let's see, how much will they take now? A whole half a trailer. Alright, hopefully that doesn't mean they were completely out. Health is still high. So I think that means they were doing okay. Alright, we'll top off their grain as soon as I empty this trailer. So, back to speed. Okay, let's grab the barley. Give this to the chickens. See, I'll grab this barley, we'll give this to the chickens. And then the rest of the sorghum, we'll give that to the pigs as well. And then I think, hopefully, that'll be good. Anyway, here you go. Here's your barley. Okay. I had a feeling they might not want all of it, which is fine. I'm just gonna put the rest of it into the silo. I want to take the wheat that's in here and put the wheat in the windmill, because I want to do that sorghum pig food, because we have basically everything for that. We're gonna have a bunch of wheat. We're gonna have a bunch of potatoes. We just do like a contract for canola and sorghum to get the rest of those ingredients. So I'll just take the wheat from here, take it over there, and that'll be good. All right. Actually, I'm gonna give the rest of the barley to the pigs. It's not that much. So let's not waste too much time here. Okay, perfect. There we go. We can finally empty this silo out, so there's nothing in here, just this wheat. Go ahead and take this, put it over in our windmill. Because, yeah, we're going to turn this into sorghum pig food with sorghum, canola, and all this other stuff. So we will do that. There we go. Alright, and I guess I will... What we'll do is, because the olive oil pallets are so small, I can probably load them up onto here and sell them with this little trailer. I mean, they're probably going to want to go on the train. Oh, I realized our loader tractor actually needs fuel. How many pigs we got, actually? I don't know, we'll probably need the most, because we're negative 5,000 in debt. Alright. Yeah, let's Let's sell the pigs first, so we can actually afford the gas. Alright, so the $1,200 ones. That one. Okay, you move as much as you can. Alright, so that's all of them. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. As much as the trailer can carry. And we still have some more. Alright, so we can come back for another load. That is... Let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3... I think that's another 6 pigs. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait 4 months for these 2. Yeah, maybe I'll wait for these 2, and then we can do another load. All right, that seems pretty good to me. All right, there they are. There's all my piggies, all 8 of them. All right, let's roll. So this is gonna be, yeah, like $8,000. Not bad. And also, it does just mean they don't consume as much. So this will go down slower. So it kind of works out. And yeah, the slurry they produce another 5,000 slurry, which isn't bad during that whole fiasco. Great demand at biomass heating plant. We do have a bit of straw, so we could, I guess, sell that, and then... Yeah, if that's what they want at the biomass heating plant, they might want wood chips, so we will have to see. I want to go this way, I think. Let's go this way. I'm sorry if I have inconvenienced anybody. I have. It's what I do. Straw. No, it's probably wood chips. Yeah. Alright. There they go. Sell them. Sell them. Sell them. And sell them. Alright. Made quite a bit of money from that. And yeah, we'll wait 2 months before we sell anymore. So that the other ones can grow up. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Alright, now we can go buy fuel for the loader tractor. And get the olive oil loaded. Sell that. And then we can finally afford this field here. Look, they even got our ad up there, too. Nice. Oh, and I think down there, too. Nice. Man, I knew the ad would have been worth it. Don't ask how much it was. You don't want to know. Hi, I'm a tractor. I have priority. Hi, I'm a tractor. You just pulled out in front of me. Like I did that guy. We're even. Actually, I might just... If it's good on the train, I might just take it. We'll see. That might be interesting. I might just grab it, and then we just carry it there with the sling. Because if I have my rear weight, I think I can carry all 3 pallets at once. Just when I don't have my rear weight, things tend to get a little Bluetooth disconnectivity. You know. But if we have the rear weight, I think that kind of keeps things stable. Let's just see where the olive oil is best right now. And if it's worth selling, I'm sure it is. Because, you know, we need to sell it. So, you know, if we need to sell it, it's worth selling, right? Yeah, Erlengrot by like $1,000, basically. So, we are going to put it on the train. In order to put it on the train, we need this. And also, I guess we can go retrieve... We could go retrieve that lost, pallet as well. So, yeah, I don't think we'll need this little guy. Would have been cute, but yeah, I already shut the engine off. Okay, good. Okay, 1 pallet is fine. No issues. Alright, we got that. That's a little bit disconnectedness. It's fine. It's fine. We go down the street with this, and nobody asks any questions. I hope. No, officer, I swear it's fine. It's just olive oil. Officer, I swear it's fine. It's gonna... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, dear. Ooh! Officer, I swear it's fine. The quicker we get there, the less it can affect us. Stop sign. Yep. We're good. Everything's fine here. Yes, this way, over here. Over here, Mr. Train. Over here, yes. Over here. Over here. Over here. Yes, yes, this way, this way, this way, this way. Wait! Olive oil. There you go. I don't know if it needs to be spread out. I guess we can try and spread it out, maybe? It's a little bit picky. There we go. Alright, there we go. Bam. Bop. Boom. Alright. Let's race it. I don't think we're gonna win. It is definitely way faster than us. Alright, there we go. They just went through the edge of the map. We got our 32,000. Now we just gotta find our pallet that could end up over here. Yeah, look, there's our potato chips. Right here. I don't even know if it's a good time to sell these. I might just hold on to these. We'll just take these back to the farm. There we go. Because, yeah, we had... Because, yeah, if you guys recall... Oh. Okay, never mind, we just sold them. Oh. I didn't realize that was a way to sell with the train. You just drive into the edge of the map. Okay, noted. I mean, that is kind of an unrealistic way to sell by train, but that is a way to sell by train. Just drag you whatever you need to sell by train to the edge of the map, and it will sell by train. Okay, technically those potato chips should have sold, because they were, I think, on the train. But yeah, that's neat. That's how that works. Alright, we have 43,000. My goodness. So yeah, I will definitely put, like, at least 20k back to the loan. And I might need 28, actually, because I think the field was 24. Unfortunately. So yeah, next time on Zielonka, we will be farming... Ooh, is this a shortcut? This might be a shortcut. That might be golden fruit. Is that golden fruit? No, just a weirdly colored rock that I thought was golden fruit. But it turns out it was just a weirdly colored rock. Yeah, it was this rock with this yellow flower next to it. Golden fruit in here, though? No. Okay. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Yeah, next time on Zielonka, we will be farming our new potato field. That's right, we'll be planting potatoes. And probably a lot of the other stuff. I don't know when... Yeah, parsnips can be planted. Red beet can be planted. We'll probably do parsnips. We'll probably do the parsnip fields. Maybe the... I mean, we could always wait a little bit on it. Maybe we'll stagger it. So we'll do parsnips in May. Potatoes this month. Parsnips May. Red beets. And that'll be the video. Potatoes, parsnips, and red beets. We'll plant all those. And then the episode after that will be the crazy fast turnaround that we did during the live stream. We'll have to do that again. Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, we can just head down here and loop back. All right, and that'll bring us right by our new field. Awesome. So we'll head down this way. Any golden fruit? Any golden fruit? No, don't see any. That yellow flower tripped me up again. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bammin'. It's ours. It's officially ours. It's all ours. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys next time, where we take care of this monstrosity. See you guys then.